my friends, happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me for Virtual Makerspace today. It is graduation season, and the class of 2020, the people who are graduating from high school and college, have definitely had a rough go of it. So for today's Makerspace today, I'm going to show you how to do a very cool congratulations graduation card that you guys can do in case you get invited to any graduation parties. I bet it would really help your parents and mean a lot to them if you offered to make the card for any graduation party you guys get invited to. So let's talk about supplies. All you're gonna need is a little folded piece of cardstock for the card, and if you aren't confident cutting things out on your own, you might want to ask a parent to cut it out, because you know me, I am not good at cutting straight lines. You need some painter's tape. It's important that it's painter's tape because this is not as sticky, and so it won't rip any part of the paper off. Some Q-tips and the colors of the school of the person whose card you're making for. So I'm making this graduation card for a cousin of Meg's, and I looked it up, and his school district has navy blue and gold for their colors. And I couldn't really find navy blue and gold, so I'm gonna make do with royal blue and dark yellow. All right. Oh, and of course we always need paper towels, you know that. All right, so the first thing I am going to do is take the card, and I'm going to put a piece of painter's tape right through the middle. And I will explain why as we go. Ooh, and if you're outside like me, you might want to actually tape it down to the table, because otherwise it may fly away. All right, so hopefully you can see that. The painter's tape, here, I'll just hold it up. It's right in the middle of the card, just like this. Next thing I'm gonna do is pour out some of my paints onto this little plate I brought out here. You don't need too much. All right, and now I'm just gonna go nuts with my Q-tip. I'm going to get a little bit of paint on the bottom, and the Q-tip makes really good polka dots. Better than like a paintbrush when you're trying to make the circle yourself. Why not make it easy for yourself? So I'm just gonna get started, just putting a bunch of polka dots all over this card. And you don't have to be too careful about it because we have the painter's tape down, so that'll protect the part we're going to write on later. So you can just do some polka dots, like half on the tape, half off, and I'll show you why that's going to look cool in a minute. Once we're done, you can do polka dots of different sizes. And really, if you can, this card would translate well for any occasion. So if it's not a graduation card, you can just make a card with any colors you like, or any colors the person you're making the card for likes. All right, so I have a lot of yellow. Now I'm going to switch to blue. This is such a fun and easy craft, and people really appreciate it when you hand make things as opposed to going to the store and buying things, you know. People love to know that you put some time and energy into making a card for them. I know I love it when I receive handmade cards or handmade gifts. It means a lot to me. Alrighty, so I have polka dots all over this card. As you can see, even a little bit on the tape. So now, what we're going to do is let this dry, and then we're going to peel the tape off. Alright, so I'm just going to let this sit for a minute in the sun, and then once it's dry, I'll show you what to do next. Alright, so it's had a little bit of time to totally dry, so now I'm going to show you the next step. It's very easy. So all we're going to do now is just carefully peel off the painter's tape, and we will be ready to go. So remember how I was saying that the painter's tape is important to use because it's designed to not rip any of the surfaces that it comes in contact with. That's why we use it on walls, so that we can protect parts of walls when we're painting and pull it off without fear of ruining anything. Alright, so there it is. You have the perfect space to write congratulations on there. So I'm going to make this extra personalized. I'm going to say congratulations and then the name of Meg's cousin whose graduation it is. And I'm going to mail this out because we can't go to the party because of social distancing. So there you have it, a fun and easy craft that you can do to brighten up a graduate's experience graduating from high school or college during this craziness. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with more activities.